Welcome to Booze and the Bees. We're the hosts.
You don't have those lights on.
No.
Turn it off. Start over. Cancel us.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine no lights? Are we even
Who are we? Are we professionals?
not professionals?
Don't we look professional?
We're all done and ready.
No, hi. Welcome to Booze and the Bees. Welcome back.
She's drinking tea. I'm drinking pre-workout and collagen.
We're having very different mornings this morning. You're going to be working out, and I'm going to be testing some jazz cabbage.
Oh yeah,
Jazzy.
you're doing a review for somebody.
I am. So if you want to watch reviews and stuff, maybe I should post them also on YouTube Shorts. Why not?
Why not?
Just check out my shorts. It'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I don't know when you're watching this. Anyways, we were going to talk about the topic of, I don't know, like what the topic is necessarily, because I made a video on TikTok being like, I'm broke on my boyfriend's birthday, because I figured that title right there would be captivating. And it's true. And so I just basically told people like, oh, I don't really have a lot of money right now. So I went to Whole Foods and got dinner for us for like $24. And I cleaned the house. And then I wanted to give you loving. But anyways, so I was like saying how these different things that I wanted to do to make his birthday special without, spending a lot of money. And I got a comment of someone being like, oh, it's one day, only one day out of the year, like, when it's coming up, and why wouldn't you go above and beyond, especially for your man, to make it special? And I was just like, interesting. We could talk about this.
Yeah, she goes above and beyond every single day. So for it to be one day of the year is like, honestly, that would be worse. I would hate it if you're like, hey, this is the one day you get and the rest of your days are miserable.
Right.
With me, yeah.
I do. We both try to make each other's day special. That was like literally my response was, we make each other's days special every day. Like I did my best to make it just a little bit more extra. And it was a little different. It wasn't like I did nothing.
No.
It was just like,
and also $24 isn't like cheap.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, it's a lot of money for somebody, for other people. Even for me, I'm negative money now. So that's a whole different topic where we're trying not to stress too much about that. But,
no, there's this one principle too, where if you have someone who's very wealthy, let's say they came into a lot of money, they have $3 million in the bank at any given time, no matter how much they spend every year. And they come and they give you a Gucci bag every other week. Well, that's not very special, because to you, that's a very small amount of your earnings, right?
I mean, what is, there's no dollar amount value to have someone feel like they're special.
That's
and
exactly
if you need a dollar amount to feel to get that from someone, then like that's on you, I guess.
And it also doesn't bode well for your future relationship. Because what if you do go through hard times? It literally says in sickness and in health, and for richer or poorer, not for I don't feel special, so therefore we need to break up because you didn't buy me a yacht this year.
And one day of the year, baloney, whatever. We just had Valentine's Day, we have birthdays, we have Christmas, we have anniversaries. Like, there's a lot of different special days, and we do our best to make all those days as special as we can. But again, we still do, like, every day we treat each other.
Yeah. And it also, we both work on the same business, right? I pay a lot of the bills now, but she works full time here, and then I work part time here when I can to help set up lights and staging and everything, and all that costs money. So we understand each other's financial situation.
Yeah, and I know other people don't, because someone was like, why didn't you just save money and to get him a gift?
Well, then we would have been bummed out for the last 2 months of saving money. It's like, babe, we need to get these bills paid and we need to do this.
No, babe, I need to get your birthday gift.
I need to get you a birthday gift. And I was like, I don't want a birthday gift. I want our bills paid, because then I don't stress about them, And if I have to pay your bills and my bills because you want to give me a gift, I would be less happy.
We're responsible.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think it literally goes into how much is, she did a lot for me, given what we have. And I didn't expect much, and that's great. Not that I don't expect much from you as a person, but I didn't expect much financially.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told you, I was like, I can't get you a gift, and you knew, because I knew I did have a gift I wanted to get him that I was planning, and all these holidays come so quick. I'm still broke from Christmas, man.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't even get to spoil him like I wanted to. Like, of course, I'd love to spoil him as the extravagant things and stuff. Pay me then, lady. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can. No, and also for just a lot of people out there, I can't speak for everybody, and I'm not speaking for everybody. So if you're like, my man's not like that, then I'm not speaking about your man, am I? But most guys don't really want much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just want to be happy with their partner, like just hanging out. So if you can do that on their birthday, that's normally a pretty good one. Like, you didn't fight, you didn't argue, you didn't come to him and say, I'm so sad I couldn't afford you anything, because I was like, oh, now I have to deal with your emotions on my birthday.
Yeah.
If you just come and said, hey, I didn't get you anything, but also, like, I did the laundry. Or even if you don't have laundry
Happy
soap,
birthday.
you're like,
I drew you a card. Anything.
yeah, I left your clothes
Any
out.
thought. If you had a thought and like did something special for them,
Yeah.
X, Y, Z, what it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, leave their work clothes out for them. They'll love you. Like, that's so easy.
Yeah, run to them when they get home from work.
Cute.
And at the door.
Yeah.
Wear their favorite shirt that they like.
Or if they hate that you run to them at the door, then leave them alone for 10 minutes for once and let them get to it when they chill.
Is that a?
No, for me, that's not it.
I ran to the door.
No, I like that. No, there's some people that get home from work, they're like, I just want to decompress. And the lady's like, oh, you got to go take out the trash. And
No,
do this.
people,
Like,
you should
whoa,
know
give
your
them 10
partner.
minutes.
And if you're in a brand new relationship, that's different. Then you communicate and learn what your partner likes. But you should know what your partner likes. You know, it shouldn't be that huge of a surprise. Like you said, like, oh, like I'm going to pay attention. That's how you and I have been now in our relationship all the time. Every day is like paying attention to, you know, being nice to each other all the time and not stressing about these little things and knowing a person's not perfect. Like you and I work on that every day. So I think that's why like we're so successful. But even just doing that on some like on a birthday can make someone feel special.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. And especially over certain ages, you're like, it's a birthday again. But it's not like, oh, I'm 21, I can go to the bars. It's not like a crazy thing. So it's like literally just having a good day is fine. Like, I worked on my birthday, but then they had a surprise little dinner thing this weekend. So it's not even like, y'all got me a cake twice. So it's not like it was just $26 and like to plan things. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, and also, if your partner isn't like, say, I had this person in my chat being like, oh, I got flowers and chocolate again for Valentine's Day. And like, they were annoyed about it. And I was like, well, you know, first of all, like, you shouldn't be. But like, if you're with your partner for years and years and they get you the same thing every year, but you're not telling them, like, oh, it'd be nice if like, maybe you like got me a little bracelet or something. Like, I don't know. Tell them that you would like something more and communicate that, not just like if you don't tell them but then complain about it, they're not going to know.
Yeah. And
But also, I think you should just be happy.
you should just be happy, because here's the alternative. You get nothing. Go be alone. So have fun with that one.
I'm just trying to think of it like sometimes some partners think that they're doing something and it's enough because it's enough for them, but maybe someone else wants more, and that's okay to want more from your partner, but you have to communicate it.
You have to
They're
let
not
it
mind
know.
readers.
Yeah, and guys are the furthest from mind readers. We're big dumb oaks.
For some reason, women think guys can read their minds. I don't know why.
You know, guys don't
I've
think
been there.
about like, just here's a generalization. Now, there's a lot of people be like, that's not all people. It's not. You literally can't say everybody when you do a generalization. But you can say on a bell curve, which means a good amount of people, women tend to be better with people and people things and intuition. Guys tend to be better with stuff and fixing things and lifting stuff. So if you put that into perspective, if you're really good at understanding what other people are thinking, guys probably aren't. Probably pretty stupid. Probably pretty good at fixing a car, right? That's about it.
Well, Who can read your mind though if you're literally
Nobody.
not expressing what's on your mind?
Yeah, but
I know
they
there's
might be
body language and like knowing, okay, then because there's times when you'd be like, what's wrong? I know something's wrong, but then I still wouldn't communicate it. And if I don't communicate it, then you're literally stuck with you don't know what's wrong.
Yeah,
You know?
and then you get people who are like, well, you should just know by now, or you should know me. And it's like, well, cool. So then go back to the generalization. Most men suck at people. Most women suck at things. Okay, so if your dude's good
Whoa.
at things, nice. No, but
No, I wasn't going dirty.
oh God.
I was saying rude.
Well, I mean, whatever. So if you're literally thinking it's like, well, he should have picked up on the signals, then go date your best friend, right? Because you want them to be exactly like you.
My best friend doesn't pick up my signals either.
So
People don't
super
pick up.
exhausting.
Yeah. That's why nobody does. That's why learning how to communicate is so important.
Mhm.
Because that's why you'll push everybody away. Because you just expect everybody to just know you and know what you
Yeah.
want.
We were just watching Love is Blind, and I'm not going to
Love
say
it.
what season or who, but there's this couple that communicated so well, because like spoilers, right? If people wanted to watch it, they communicated so well and broke up. You'd be like, wow, that was a very mature conversation, and it saved them probably a year to 2 years of a struggled relationship just to express what they were feeling and thought, and made an action plan and then split up. It's like that could have just been oh, maybe I'm overthinking this, maybe I can change it. It's like y'all communicated perfectly. Move on. You're going to find someone else that you can communicate well with that you actually like.
Mhm.
And so you're going to get to your end goal quicker.
Yeah.
But no, you should be grateful. Chocolates and roses again. Oh, roses are expensive. Chocolates are expensive.
I was really
lady.
baffled. I thought the person was joking at first. And like, I was trying to be like, oh, like, oh, cute. Like, just like, because literally you got me chocolate roses. And I was like, so thrilled about it. And then you went back the next day and got a different chocolate because I didn't like the chocolate you got me, which was also another really nice thing. But it baffles me still that there's people that are out there. And I just know that they're just taught wrong. Like they're taught to think, I guess, that the
guys are slaves. They should just serve you with everything all the time, and that you don't have to give them anything back in return, and that you're just worth everything in the world for nothing. Like, there's a reason you're worth so much to me, right? And I would do all those things for you. But there's a lot of women who think they're worth it, and they don't do any of the actual work that you do. And that's rough.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going with what I was saying. Sorry.
It's a bummer out there.
Yeah.
But it's good though. There are good people.
Mhm.
It's tough to find them.
No, but we're here to help y'all.
Yeah.
We're here because like I know I have viewers who are like me and they overthink and they get stuck in their emotions and stuff. And I have a partner now who helped me get out of that. So I know a lot of people don't have that good influence to help them get out of that cycle because like people are stuck in a cycle and they get all these bad influences also all around them, and once you consume one thing, that's all it's going to pop up on your feed. You're not going to get new influences, so we'll have to learn how to like reach out to to people more, and
Yeah,
we
because
should do like skits.
there is that feedback loop. I'm down to do skits. And we'll figure out how to be better writers that way too, because skits are written out,
Mm-hmm.
Unless we do improv skits.
We could try.
Do we
It's
do
funny.
improv?
Improv was my worst thing I love theater. I hate improv.
I liked to do improv, which is funny because I can't think of anything anymore. My brain's too full. I had nothing in my brain in high school.
Brain feels like that sometimes. My brain's too full.
Yeah.
You think that's a thing?
Yeah. It's like when you exercise and you're like, man, my muscles are just so swollen and big from working out because I'm just so like,
Yeah.
it was such a hard
So
workout.
thinking really does work out your brain.
It does. It actually builds new neural pathways. The same way you get new muscle fibers, you get new neural pathways. So it helps you get better at doing things that are on a certain part of your brain. That's what muscle memory is. So if you're, say, a goalie, the first time you try to block a ball, you're going to have to think, okay, how do I jump? How do I move? But then eventually your brain sees the ball coming towards you and you just instinctively jump. And that's because the neural pathway actually gets wider. So it's like a river. It just starts to grow and get bigger.
Cool.
And then it allows the signals to your body to respond faster. And that that's the same thing for memory of all kinds. So if you want to recall language, if you want to recall anything, you just do it enough times, and it actually strengthens that pathway.
Nice,
So your
man.
brain is a
My
muscle.
memory pathway is fucking huge. Oops.
Yeah. My
Don't want that word.
my math one is like decent. I don't do a bunch of math now. I just know some math still, so I should just memorize it. But just kind of visually on how things work, I kind of remember how things go together.
Yeah.
But my memory of like words is terrible, so I would have to spend a lot of time working that out. Right, like there's different athletes for different sports. A soccer player is not necessarily going to be a good basketball player, even though both of them are very fit people. And it's the same way with your brain. It's like, well, I could spend a lot of time working on this thing that's not my strength, or I could spend a lot of time working on something that is my strength.
Right. Yeah.
You know, a soccer player could
They all,
be really
not
short.
all the pathways can be huge, and
Yeah, they can't all be massive. And if they are, I mean, you're just crazy, right? You're wild. Like, who was it? Dolph Lundgren?
I don't know who that is.
He's a famous actor who's like an action star actor. So he's kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger in a way, just like totally jacked, super dude. He was like a Harvard doctor. He was just absolutely brilliant, you know, physicist and incredible guy, business person, knew different languages, was just absolutely yoked, famous actor. So he had like the highest IQ, highest physical capacity. He was just like, you know, the genetic gods were like, you just have it all. Just take it. Just take everything. Boom.
His soul was like, okay, it's time for my
It's time to be the best at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to be totally great at all things and super dedicated and intelligent and strong. It's like, yeah, you just get the whole bag. You know, some people would be like that, you know, but then you'll see someone like Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, and they take their shirt off and they look like an ogre kind of, because they never see the light of day and they like couldn't work out for a long time. They look better now. They've been like actually doing martial arts, you know, but to get the money at the beginning, I mean, you just look wild, you know, because you just look, you had the brains to build the company, but you had to let some things go to get the time for the other stuff, right? So you did not get the lottery, but you definitely got something good, you know? So you got one of the bags. And they just paid for hair and muscles later, right? You could just pay for that stuff.
Yeah.
Because they were all balding, right? They're like
So funny.
so much stress, I'm sure.
Well, what a good episode.
Yeah, and I'm almost done with my pre-workout.
I was about to say, I'm almost done with my tea. That's so funny.
That's funny. Cheers.
Clink. Well, I don't want us both to be drinking at the same time. That would be silliness. Dead air. What are we?
Oh,
Ghosts?
maniacs.
Oh, God.
It's if you let it sit for too long, it like gets clumpy because it has the collagen in it, which is kind of like what makes Jell-O. For people who don't know what collagen is,
Oh, yeah.
so
Bones.
there is collagen in Jell-O. It's just like a little bit. I have like a lot of it in my drinks.
Yeah. Okay, Guffa.
Guffa, get out of here. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Go on. Love you.
Get